it's Cherie. Gotta jump into the filming thing. It's been a couple days since I've talked to you guys, so I'm kind of out of practice now. But I had a super busy, really fun, exciting weekend. I volunteered at the Red Apple booth. Let's shake the whole world with our feet. I volunteered at the Red Apple booth here in Atlanta. They had a gluten-free and allergy expo, and so I volunteered with Red Apple to come and help them out for the day. And I had so much fun, and it was super exciting, and I got to play with all of the things, and now I'm even more in love with their brand than I was before. Going into it, I really only had experience with their lipsticks, the two that I tried for you guys, which I loved, and so I was, you know, really happy to go play with everything else, and now I'm sold on all of their things. So as payment for me working for the day, they allowed me to pick out some products to take home and play with and try, and now that I have played with them and tried them, I love them even more. So I'm gonna tell you guys about the products that I got, and then I'll tell you about my day, and we'll go from there. So it's gonna be a long video. Go get some popcorn, grab some coffee. I don't have mine because I drank it all already. Sorry. Enjoy it for me. Cheers. But the first thing that they let me try, well, the first thing I'm going to talk about is their eyeshadows. I haven't had any experience before this weekend with their eyeshadows. I've seen one other review online about them, and I really wanted to try them, but I will warn you, hold on to your undies, ladies. They're kind of pricey. So before I played with them, I was a little bit frightened just because of the price. Each individual eyeshadow is $18.75, and then you have the option to purchase one of their 2 palettes to put your shadows in. They have a 9-pan palette, which I believe is $18 for the 9-pan palette, and then they have a 2Z where you can just put 2 eyeshadows in it. And I think that one's $6. So they did allow me to get a palette. So I got one of their really cute, super adorable palettes, and then I chose 4 colors to put in there. So their palette is super adorable. It's just got their logo on it. It's this nice apple green. It's got little apples on it. It's their little mini Z palette. It is made of a very sturdy cardboard, so it feels very hardy. I don't think if I put this in my makeup bag I would be worried about it breaking. Of course, it's got a plastic top, but it is a thick plastic, so I don't feel like I have to worry about shattering it. I mean, I'm sure if you like threw this off the side of a road and ran it over with a car, it probably wouldn't stand up to it, but I think for everyday use and for putting in your bag for travel, I think it's fine. And then of course it's got the magnetic back, and that's where you put your pans. And of course, if you have your own Z palette, then you can totally skip this if you want. I mean, that'll save you 20 bucks, but I don't have one. So this is actually my first experience with anything Z palette like. Let me try and get myself a little more comfortable here. Okay, sorry. Storage is limited over here in this little corner of my universe. All right, so I chose 4 colors, and since they are so pricey, I feel like it's worth it to build a base color palette for yourself with these. So like stuff that you know you're going to use, like highlight, you know, matte color, or not matte, but like basic colors that you're going to use a lot. Unless you just have, you know, a lot of money lying around and you just want to get crazy with it. So that's what I did. They do have a lot of fun colors that I got to swatch and play with. They had a really pretty blue that was like a mermaid blue. I think it was called Lagoon. That I really, really liked, but again, that's a color that I probably wouldn't wear every day. So I just wanted, so me personally, from a financial standpoint, I think I would be more comfortable sticking to basics. Something that I'm going to use a lot, use every day. If I had to grab a palette and go, this would, you know, it would be stocked and ready, that kind of thing. And then maybe save like the more fun colors for some of my more frugal pigments. So I did pick 4 colors. I'm super excited about all of these, so I'm going to show them to you now. The first one I picked because it's a nice highlight color. This is Buttercream. I can't, from my viewfinder, I can't tell if it's focusing, so I hope it is. But it's just this gorgeous matte, or not matte, shimmery, like satiny, just white buttercream color. I have this on right now as a highlight, and then in my inner corner, I'll do a zoom at the end of this. Or, I mean, at the end of talking about this for you guys so you can see it a little better. Then I got a nice, like, neutral lid color. This is Sandcastle. 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 And it's a nice, like, skin fleshy tone champagne-y color. I have that on my lid and up into my corner. My crease, not my corner. But again, beautiful, slightly shiny, a little bit glitter, shimmery, just basic base color. And then I got two colors that I always gravitate towards because they look really good with brown eyes. I got this nice gray color called Graphite Glam. This one is a nice shimmery gray, smoky color. And I have this in my crease. This is very pigmented, but you can also kind of like sheer it out, or you can just smoke it up and get yourself a smoky eye going. And then the last color I got was, of course, a purple, because I am addicted to purple. And this is Violet Vixen. And she is just a lovely, shimmery, satiny, nice purple. And I'm going to swatch these for you. These are super pigmented. I feel like even though these are on the pricier side, you don't need a lot of product to get a color payoff. So I feel like these will last you a while. I know when I first saw them, I was like, what? You know, like, that's crazy expensive. But they're super pigmented. Can you see those? This is the graphite, this is the violet, this is the sandcastle, and this is the buttercream. That's one little swipe of my finger. So you don't need a whole lot of product. And I've used these at least 4 or 5 times, and I just swatched them, and it looks like I've barely touched any. So even though they are a little more on the pricey side, I feel like, you know, I think you're going to get a lot of wear out of these. So I think if you want to try their shadows, of course they have an awesome return policy. It's like 6 months you have to decide if you like it or not. So I feel like you can shop without worry that you'll be stuck with an expensive product that you're never going to use. So that's awesome. And then I also feel like this is just something that I would really appreciate as a basic palette. You know, build a base of basic colors, and then if you wanted to add some fun colors as you slowly increase your collection, then I think that's totally doable. I think I'm definitely going to be adding some more to my collection. And I know that price, at least for me, it's kind of, but you got to keep in mind that there's no preservatives in here. They're allergy free, they're gluten free, they're paraben free, BPA free. They're free of anything that's yucky for your skin. And since your skin absorbs whatever you put on it in like 26 seconds, it's like, it's in there. I feel like getting a base color palette that's good for you and healthy, and it's not gonna hurt you in the long run, is worth the investment, you know, especially for your eyes. So anyway, so these are the shadows that I'm super impressed with, and I definitely want more of. And then I was also allowed to pick lip products, and it's kind of funny because I am in love with their color Cranberry Magic. And all day while I was working, I was like, I cannot leave here without buying Cranberry Magic. I can't leave here without buying Cranberry Magic. I have to remember to get Cranberry Magic before I leave. And then before I left, she told me I could pick out some stuff. And I didn't pick out Cranberry Magic. I had played with so many different fun colors that I fell in love with other colors. And I totally forgot about Cranberry Magic. So now I'm going to have to go and purchase Cranberry Magic. So the first color I got is called Sweet Pea. And I am in love with this color. Again, kind of like with my other lipsticks, I went with like a neutral and then a ta-da color, because that's just how my life goes. So let me zoom in. Oh, first let me show you my shadows. Now keep in mind that I had an unfortunate accident with some tea tree oil, so I super moisturized my face today, so I'm kind of shiny. But here's the shadows. I've got the purple, and then I've got the graphite, and then I've got the buttercream in the creases, and then I have the sandcastle oil for the lid. And it's just a nice, soft, everyday brown eyes, good color. So let me get you out. Boop, boop, boop. And I have a little bit of a stain on my lips because I was playing with these earlier before I decided to film. Alright, so this is Sweet Pea. And it's a nice neutrally pink with a little bit of an orange undertone. And orange is like the thing now, but I am not a person who can pull off orange. It's just not cute on my skin tone. It makes me look weird. But I feel like this is like orange on my comfort level. Like, it's just a little bit of a neutral orange. So I'm going to put this on for you and let you see. They're so buttery. Like, oh. Boop. That's one swipe. So I feel like you could build that color up if you want to. That's probably how I wear it. I love their packaging. That snap makes me feel so secure. And it's got that nice neutral day look. So I could throw this in my purse and throw it on, but it's also a little bit of excitement for my face. So like I don't feel like I'm just blah. Love it, love it, love it. Some tips that Jay was giving for their lipsticks is he said since there's no preservatives in them, you can actually like take one of your clamshells from one of your billions of samples that I'm sure you have and put a little piece in a clamshell and then keep your lipstick in the refrigerator so it's preserved in there. And then just use the clamshell as your applicator, and that way you can easily get your finger in it if you want to just rub it on, or you can use a lip brush, and that will make your product last even longer because you don't really need a whole lot, and when you're using it out of the tube like that, you're really getting more product on there than you need for the color payoff. So if you're feeling like these are kind of pricey, you can really stretch the length of your product by using it that way, and I thought that was super cool that he not only researched that, but also gave that tip to people, you know, that you could really kind of like just extend the wear of your lipstick and the use of your lipstick by doing those two simple little things. So that's Sweet Pea. So sweet, so sweet. So I really like Sweet Pea. I feel like she's like the racier cousin of Audrey. So let me get these off my face. And then the next color I got, of course, was a red because I can't not have a red. This color, actually let me do the lip gloss first because this is really dark. They have a line of lip glosses that I really wanted to try, but again, I didn't have any experience with the lip glosses. They have two sort of lines, I guess you could call it. One is the vanilla. It has a vanilla scent, and then they have these, which are the mint to be, and these have a mint flavor or smell. I don't know, I haven't really licked them, but it's definitely very minty, but it's not like an unnatural mint. It's a very nice, clean, fresh breath mint flavor. And then the other ones just are kind of like a cupcake. They're vanilla, you know, kind of like that sweeter kind of scent flavor. And they have a silver lid. They also have some HD lip glosses that were more pigmented and matte. Very intense color. They had a pink, a red, and an orange, I believe. I didn't try any of those on or get any because I felt like those were more fun colors. And these I think are $18. They're either $18 or $18.75. So they're around $18 for the lip gloss. And I wanted something that I was going to wear like a lot. So I got this red, and this is Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts. And what I like about this is in the tube it looks pretty intense. You know, it looks like it's going to be a nice dark red. But when you put it on, it's more like a sheer wash of color. And I appreciate anything that's going to get rid of my coffee breath, or at least from a distance. So it's just this nice pink, like sheer wash of color that you could easily build up and I think would look gorgeous over a lot of different kinds of lipstick. So I really like this lip gloss. I think I'm probably gonna maybe pick up a pink one. They had a lot of different pink shades, and they have glitter, they have shimmers, they have these that have, they're more of on a matte kind of color scale. So I really like these, and they're not sticky. I'm not a huge fan of lip gloss because I feel like my hair gets stuck in it, and like, you know, it's leaking into my lips, you know, and I always feel like I'm like, you know, it's high maintenance on my face. But theirs is super creamy. It's thin but not like runny. I don't know. It's just a nice formula. It feels really good on my lips, and I love the shine. I would just put this in my purse and it'd be something that I could just throw on either over my lipstick or just plain wash of color if I want to. So I really like that one. Okay. Alright, so then the lipstick that I got is called Rebel. Rebel without a cause on your face. This one is just this gorgeous vintage red. This is more of the red I think I was going for when I got the Red 101. But this one's a little more, it has not a lot of, let me just put it on. It's not as bright as the Red 101, so it's a little more muted, but it's more of that vintage kind of pinup red that I was initially looking for. So pigmented. Now in real life I would be using a like lip brush with a red lip, but this is just a quick show. Alright, so this one is more of a vintage red. Come up in my face. And this one I I think is similar to Cranberry Magic. It's kind of like in that same color family, but it's of course more red tone than purple. So I probably will still pick up the Cranberry Magic, but I feel like these are similar. I am in love with this color. This is like going to be my go-to red. And I think even having this gloss on top of it would just kind of send it over the edge. Boom. Like, so now it's like a nighttime. I cannot tell you how in love I am with these lipsticks and eyeshadows. And I know that the price can be a little bit much. Don't want it on my teeth. You know, so that's something that would, before I went to play with their products, would have kind of put me off. But I think that now that I've played with it, I feel like it's totally worth it. I feel like it will last me a long time. The colors are very pigmented. I feel like I don't need a whole lot of product to get a payoff. And now that I know more about them as a company and I've met them, I'm even more in love with like the whole thing. Jay and Andrea were super nice. They were super down to earth. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting, but they just like, it's like they'd known me forever, just like throw me right in there, jump right in. Andrea's dad was there, kind of helping out. He was like bringing people to the booth and handing out samples. So I think it's cool that they've got like the family involved. They're just super nice and super down to earth, and they're so involved in the company. I mean, like, they know every color. They know every step up and down from that color. They were able to help these women find their perfect color for their face. I mean, we had more than one indecisive woman who tried on like every color they had, and Andrea was super patient and just really stuck with it until they found a color that made them feel beautiful and matched their face and what they were looking for, and they all went away happy. I would say that 95% of the people that came to the booth left with product after they played with it, and I think you really kind of have to experience it to love it. Because I gotta tell you, because my inner cheapskate is just, I look at that price tag and I just immediately am like, no. But now that I've tried it, I think it's totally worth it. Very high quality, very, very good pigmentation. I can't say enough good things about it. They're also free of a lot of allergens, so I feel like if you have extreme allergies or migraines or anything like that, they're very upfront with what's in there that could possibly agitate you. So like their lip glosses are scented, so that could be something that could bother you. Their lipsticks are not. You know, I just feel like they're very open about what's in their product. So I had a super fun time. I'm gonna get more stuff from them. They also have a VIP member club, so if you're not a member of that, go sign up. It's free. They send you lots of coupons, and they let you know if there's gonna be sales or flash sales. Also follow them on Twitter and Facebook because they have a lot of stuff there. I can't say enough good things. I'm in love with them. I want them to move to Georgia so I can hang out with them all the time. I want to open like a Red Apple lipstick Atlanta edition. They're just fantastic. So I could not have asked for a better experience with their products and with them. And I really think you should go pick it up. Since I feel like since their return policy is so good, you really don't have an excuse not to. Because if you don't like it, you don't love it, you don't fall in love, you don't like the color, they will make it happen for you, or you don't have to worry about it. So go now. Go to their website and get some stuff. They're very involved in their social media. So like when you email Jay or Andrea, they are the ones that answer you. It's not someone else pretending to be them. They're in it. So if you have a problem or you have questions or you have concerns, email them and they'll get back to you as soon as they can. I'm just totally blown away, and I definitely need like 100 of these shadows. So I need a second job. But go out, try them. You won't be sorry. And I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.